Hi everybody, welcome back to day 4 of our 30-day writing challenge. So I am still suffering from my cold. Don't be fooled by how well I look. I had a shower and I forced myself out of the bed and I put some lippy on and I am here looking as fresh as a pot of daisies. But actually, inside of me, I'm feeling very congested and I feel very phlegmy. That's probably not something I should have shared, but whatever. Anyway, yes, at any time throughout this video recording, I'm probably going to start coughing profusely. If that happens, I apologize. And if I start having like a runny nose, if I start having like, start using my sleeve to like wipe away all the snot, do not criticize me. Don't come at me, man. Okay, all right. So I don't know whether you all are still doing this writing challenge with me. It's only day 4 and I feel like a lot of the Facebook posts are not getting as high number of views anymore. Maybe this is because it's too difficult, or maybe people find it too convoluted to join the challenge. It's pretty straightforward. It's just 30 days of writing with different prompts. That's it. And the bonus is that by the end of the 30 day, you're going to get to know yourself at a whole new level. You're exploring your own identity. Okay, so anyway, before we talk about day 4 prompt, let's rewind back on yesterday's prompt. So yesterday's prompt was about your ideal role model, right? So the questions were, what qualities do they possess that you find admirable? How do these qualities align with your own value? So we're supposed to talk about the person we deeply admire, and it's a pretty straightforward question. You could even say that this is a standard question people ask for like standardized tests. But you know, when you think about it deeply, it gets a little bit complicated. You see, I am influenced by so many different people. There's so many different people I admire. I admire my friends, I admire researchers, I admire random politicians whom I follow. I also admire some people on the internet. So yeah, like I admire a lot of different people. But when you really think about it, how much do you know about these people? How much do you know about these people that do you know them well enough to actually say that that you know their values, right? So when it comes down to that, I'm not really sure I know a lot of the people's values. I know what they tell us, what they let us know on social media, or what they show us through their research, but I'm not really sure what their actual values are. So I went back to the person or the people that I'm really close to, whom I know very well. So it was between my mom and my grandmother. I ended up picking my grandmother. It was a hard choice, but I think I picked my grandmom because my grandmom and I spent a lot of my formative years together. I grew up with my grandmother. I grew up with her as my first teacher. She's there in many of my pivotal moments. And, you know, she just helped me form this person that I am, shape this person that I am today. The fact that I want to read, the fact that I want to be a researcher, an educator, you know, a writer, all of these come from my grandma. So yeah, I talked about my grandmom in my little sushi cat book. So I hope that you all had a good time talking about the person you admire also. So, excuse me, coughs are coming on. Okay, so if I talk anymore, I'm probably gonna end up coughing my lungs out and probably gonna end up with like phlegm coming out in front of the camera. So we're gonna not go there, and we're going to talk about the prompt for day 4. The prompt for day 4 is about regrets. So get a pen and a pencil. Get a pen or a pencil or in a piece of paper, or grab your journal. This is your prompt for today. Consider past decisions or actions that you regret. What values do you think were compromised in those situations? What would you have done differently? Okay. Tomorrow, day 4 yet, prompt karo. Tomorrow, regret ဖြစ်တယ်ပေါ့နော် regret ဖြစ်တဲ့အရာတစ်ခုအကြောင်းကိုပြောရမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ကျမတို့ regret ဖြစ်တယ်ဆိုတော့မှားသွားတယ်မလုပ်သင့်ဘူးလို့ကိုပေါ့နော်ထင်ရတဲ့ဒီဆုံးဖြတ်ချက်ချမှုဒါမှမဟုတ်လို့ရှင်တခုခုလုပ်ခဲ့တာပေါ့နော်ပြုလုပ်ခဲ့တဲ့အရာတခုကိုကျမတို့ရေးမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်အဲ့တော့ဒီတခုကိုကျမတို့ဒီဆုံးဖြတ်ချက်ချမှုကဘာလို့မှားလဲဘာလို့ regret ဖြစ်တယ်ဆိုတော့ကျမတို့ရဲ့ဒီအတွင်းထဲမှာရှိတဲ့ value ပေါ့နော်ကိုယ့်ရဲ့ဒီဒါဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ငါဘယ်တော့မှမလုပ်ဘူးမဖြစ်ဘူးငါဒါမျိုးလူမျိုးမဟုတ်ဘူးလို့ဆုံးဖြတ်ချက်ချထားတာနဲ့မတူညီဘဲနဲ့ဖြစ်သွားတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်မလို့ဒီ decision ကိုကျမတို့ regret ဖြစ်တာပေါ့နော်အဲ့တော့ဒီ decision ကဘာလဲနောက်ပြီးတော့ဘယ် value တွေကျမတို့ရဲ့ဘယ်အရေးကြီးတဲ့ value တွေမှာဘာတွေနဲ့အတူတူပေါ့နော်မတိုက်ဆိုင်တာဒါမှမဟုတ်လို့ရှင်ထိတ်တိုက်တွေ့သွားလဲဒါကြောင့်မို့လို့ဘာကြောင့်အတွက်ပေါ့နော်ဒီ decision ကို regret ဖြစ်တယ်လဲနောက်ပြီးတော့ဒီ decision ကိုနောက်တစ်ခါပေါ့နော်ဒီလိုမျိုးအခြေအနေမျိုးကြုံတွေ့ရမယ်ဆိုလို့ရှင်ဒါမျိုးဆုံးဖြတ်ချက်ကိုဘယ်လိုမျိုးပြောင်းလဲပြီးချမလဲပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒါမေခွန်းဒီနေ့မေခွန်းရဲ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်ဖြစ်ပါတယ်ရှင် so happy writing everybody and I will see all of you tomorrow. I hope I will be less coffee and I'll be much better. I mean, not less brain fog. Ooh. Okay, everybody, I'm leaving now. I'm probably gonna take more pills and get back to bed. Have a happy Sunday.